Alright, I would like to introduce to you a new mod that I created. The original idea for this was not mine, but, well, the idea is mine, but the original concept of this type of mod is not mine. The original idea came from a regular Square-2, which was created about 20 years ago by a guy named David Litwin. And he created this type of mod where he took a regular Square 1, split the corners, and that's it, to add a little extra bit of challenge to the puzzle. And then I decided, after building my Square-2, I decided, what would happen if I did it on a Super Square 1? And I had this Super Square 1, and I was like, wait, this could be an interesting mod to do. And so, here they are. I got 3 different variations. This scrambled variation has the inner corners and the outer corner split. Yeah, the inner outer corner split. And I used QJ Square-2 because at the time I found these Super Square-2, Super Square 1, QJ 1 on eBay for ridiculously cheap price. So decided, you know what, buy those. And they have this problem where they split a little bit when you turn it, scramble it up a certain way. And this one that's all done, all corners split, is very rough turning, and I need to still work on it to make it a bit better. And then here's this version 2, which has, if you see it in there, the inner corners are split. Like I'll show you right now. The inner corners are split. And this one turned really good. Super fantastic. Versus the others. And then this one still has, this one is a bit rough when turning the outer layers, and they're the ones that are cut. And then here's this third version, which has the outer layers split. Let me get it to the point where I can move the corners. See, the corners are split on the outer one. And when making the first one, the one with all corners split, that one was a bit tricky. It was not that tricky, but I had it to the point where I was doing it, and it took a lot longer than what it should have. Because for most of it, I was using sandpaper to sand these caps after I capped them, because the plastic sheeting that I was using was like 1/16 of an inch thick, and these need to be like much thinner. So I used sandpaper to sand them down, which took longer than what it should have. And then when I was working on this second one with the inner corner split, I realized, you know what? I want to try this. Use a file, metal file, and then sandpaper. I used a Dremel to do most of the roughness of it, and then finish it off with then after I sanded those caps down with the Dremel, then worked on with file, smoothing it out, and then went over to sandpaper to smoothen it out even further. And that actually made a huge difference. And so, these are my new versions. These are my Super Square-2 puzzles. And I'm happy with these.